The most controversial of everything that happened is Linda Ejiofor winning two awards on that night. Yeah. Best lead and best supporting. Is it forbidden for any performer to win best lead and best supporting on the same night?
Yeah, but when it comes to the head, it's not obvious.
Still debatable.
You get, because
we can either go for this
or
for this, so it's debatable.
That was why I felt the way I'm confused. And I feel like most times when this confusion comes in, you have to ask the owners of this movie.
Okay.
At times, who is the supporting actor in this your movie? Because even then, when they are doing their movie, they also had in their head, when we casting a person, we need supporting.
We are pushing this person as supporting.
Yes.
Pushing this person.
So if you are confused, probably they asked, and this will give them two names.
Then drop one.
You get. Then you tell the person, you have to be one. You cannot have two supporting actresses in the movie. You get. Who is the person for? What's your story like?
Hello guys, this is POV, where we talk about everything and anything entertainment and lifestyle. We'll be talking about the AMVCA, the pros, the cons, and everything in between. Stay connected, stay tuned. My name is Omlara Dibayo. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We'll be talking about the AMVCA. It hosted its 12th edition in Lagos and it was all bubbling and fantastic. I'm not here alone. I'm here with two phenomenal guests and you know them already. I'm here with Hayo and Jude. Welcome on the show.
It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
Where did you go to before?
I went to AMVCA.
Yeah, AMVCA
you're back,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, because we're here to talk about the AMVCA.
Yes, of course.
So how excited are you both to talk about this today?
Okay, my excitement before or after?
Let's start from before.
I was really excited. 12th edition, not easy, holding that kind of event for 12 solid years. So shout out to you, Multi-Choice, Canal Plus. And am I excited after the event? Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Jude?
Man, let me just clean my eyes a little bit.
Why is that?
Because I saw lots of things, like from the fashion to lots of celebrities. That joy that comes in when you see your favorite, on screen and you're seeing them in person, and that joy that comes from the speech made by some of the winners, I was so excited. So, are
you talking about it before? We're still on the before.
I was just giving a recap.
Okay.
The summary.
Anyway, just take our thought back a bit. This year's theme is honoring craft and celebrating culture. Did you at any time think they went for the theme, or there was a synergy between what you saw and the theme?
Yeah,
Jude?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. The culture was highly represented all through, even from the young filmmakers summit to the cultural night to the icons night. So, and this is our Met Gala. This is Africa's Met Gala. Met Gala in the US comes with so much buzz, fashion statement. And I would say this year, shout out to the fashion designers. They outdid themselves.
Woo!
The ones that went, extreme. There were so many extremes.
Yes.
We saw bread. We saw
They were
balloon.
going.
I saw
We
house.
saw house, castle,
Yes,
castles.
the cathedral.
Man, the fashion designers, they really ate this year. They really ate. They cooked and they ate. Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about you, Jude?
Same thing. I saw lots of I saw creativity at its peak. I saw great ideas, different colors. They portray different cultures of Africa. Some even portrayed our own culture, which is Nigerian. I saw them give light of Queen. She came up with the
bread.
No, Queen didn't come with the bread. Queen came with the Epic.
Yeah, that's on
Thursday.
Thursday.
On
Queen was the one wearing
Day.
the bread too.
Yeah.
She came back again.
Yes,
She now said she had the bakery. She was also promoting her business as well. So the ideas behind it. So I was like, oh my god. So these fashion designers have taken the game from here to here. So big shout out to every fashion designer that did something on the red carpet.
Yeah, just like you said about what's her name, Messi Atang. Queen Atang. I think that's her name. Yes. That brought about the growing rant of the hashtag "See Me, See My Business" that is now flying around. So it's from this innovation. It's quite inspiring and very, very creative. So now let's talk about the eyes and those. Did you think? What eyes would you say you spotted? Let's start from the cultural day, because that was what even more influenced the build-up. That was the build-up to the main event. So let's talk about the eyes and those that you witnessed at the cultural day.
Well, the highs, of course, the fashion statements.
Yeah.
Really deep and all that. The lows, I would say, can we make the cultural event more? Let's extend it beyond just one day. Then there's something that we do at in Nigeria. If you're from Nigeria, there's something we do. The Cross River event. That's the Calabar Festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that, like the Rio Festival, like the London Festival.
Yeah.
Can we have that, similar? Can we have something? Because I believe that the cultural day has evolved to that level. Now you could see people that are willing to go all out to look glam. So can we have that, atmosphere as well, whereby people, there will be, like a festival whereby there will be runway, like the runway effect, not just clustering. Because looking at the visuals, everyone is just clustered.
Yeah.
So, but if you have a runway, you would appreciate the aesthetics, the styling better, because you have that space, even from the onlooker and even from the lens. Yeah, because of course people will do a runway and all that. So I think we can inculcate that or infuse that in a cultural day. But for me, it's more of the highs, less of the lows.
That's quite impressive. How about you, Jude?
I just mentioned something I didn't think of before. I never thought of it in that
most innovative
carnival kind of way.
Hey, come on, calm.
Money choice.
Doffing my hat for myself.
Yes. And you deserve the flowers.
Don't pay him.
I'm not cheapo.
Yes. Please call him. Contact him. Contact AY for consultation. Yes. He's open for consultation.
I see it now that for that day they didn't have much room to do this to show their outfits much because the place was not that big. You get, so most of them are just more about interviews, granting interviews to different press. And I was like, they should have done that movement, taking a look. Most times even tried to even tell them to step back, take a spin. I felt like it was a bit choked for them.
For the cultural day.
Yeah, for the cultural day. You get, so they needed to have that lots of space to showcase their movement, come with different culture. I know some of them came with their drummers and masquerade and stuff, and the masquerade was not allowed to even go into there. So I know they had this plan together. So what they now did,
kept the masquerade outside.
Yeah, they kept the masquerade outside. You now came
masquerade identity.
So I feel like what they now did was to do a visual of themselves somewhere that they now posted on their ground.
Okay.
But I think it would have made more sense.
There should be more. There should be more of participation of even not just the people that they invited and also those that with the people they invited, because they're also a very cordial and very very important part of that culture. Masquerade is Lagos, right?
Sure.
And that's
the
Queen
came with her own masquerade.
No,
dancers.
No, the dancers, the epic dancers.
Oh, masquerade.
Really?
They were outside. They were outside.
They shot the masquerade outside. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the controversial aspect. I also do have my own take about it, but this is more, if whatever you guys say, I am 100% in support because I also experienced it. So let's talk about the controversial aspects of this. Did you think there was any part that raised an eyebrow and you're waiting to, escalate from the AMVCA?
Well, okay, that we're going to the live show now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So first off, in the beginning, I had an idea. I knew that IK would not host this year's AMVCA. I knew.
Wow.
Even before it happened, because they just gave us a clue.
Okay.
During if you remember, during the media pally, IK usually does the voiceovers of all the the nominees
and the brand
and the breakers. But this year it did not do it.
Okay.
So that was
how you got the hint.
And I told someone beside me that IK will not host this year. So we're like, how do you know? I was like, this is a clue. But that's so from the hosting, I won't say it's controversy, but I'll also say that, IK held this down for 11 years. Stepping into IK's shoes is not easy. Bovi tried, but I was not really pleased. I was more pleased with his partner. I've forgotten her name. I think Mbotho or something. Yeah, she was energetic. She was in character and all that. But I was not really pleased with Bovi's performance. That's for the hosting. For the time management, I'll give it up to MultiChoice because this is the only award, and I'm stating this categorically, the only award in Africa that when they say we are starting at so time, we start at so time. So I would say MultiChoice has been, they've always been keeping to that. That's like a track record. When I go online, I see people are commending them for time management. Like, This is their normal thing. When it's 7, it's 7. Now, I'll say good job. Also, the hosts of the red carpet, VJ Adams, Uti, shout out to them as well. They did a good job. The syncing between the red carpets, because they have different sets, it was quite good. Now, the main controversy, we're going to the live show now, the nominees and all that. Where should I start from? Let me start from, I don't know where to start from. You need to guide me because I can go all along.
Okay.
But the most controversial of everything that happened is Linda Ejiofor winning 2 awards on that night. Best lead and best supporting. Is it forbidden for any performer to win best lead and best supporting on the same night? No. It's possible. Yeah. Has it ever happened in AMVCA? No. Okay. Has it ever happened in Oscars that is a template that AMVCA is following? No. Why? Because they is for the optics reason. You don't want to create unnecessary conversations. The category that you want the best lead, look at the nominees. You will know that anybody could have won that award because it was. We had issues picking our faves. Yeah. Do you get? So the jury could have avoided. That. You could have pushed Linda to a particular category and allow somebody else who's equally as
deserving,
good, to win.
Was it for the same movie?
No,
it wasn't.
No, I'm asking for the optics. As I say, it's not forbidden, but optics,
okay.
For optics for So that in itself, I tweeted something on that day that the jury, yes, you guys are professionals, you are industry players, you understand the craft beyond more than just the viewer out there. You can use this discretionary. You could have given Linda best supporting because in the role she played in The Herd, I don't even think she did. Because in The Herd, we had two supporting actresses from The Herd in the nomination list. So that in itself is another controversy. Why would you be shortlisting 2 supporting from the same movie? Question mark.
You are not sure of who was supporting.
Come on, you know what I'm saying. So now the movie she won the best lead. That's The Serpent's Gift. Great movie. Shout out to Kaudi Kasum because he directed that movie. The same director of Afa Moifuna. So the movie is a good movie. It talked about widows and how the experiences of widows in the East and all that. Fantastic movie. But Scarlett Gomez, behind the scenes, also performed. It was
fire.
Shola Shobowale, in Excellency, also did amazingly well. Gloria Nozier in the Bride and the Mothers of the Brides did amazingly well. So why would you want to just attract controversy to yourself? And this is the first time Joke Silva is heading the jury. I don't think she would want this kind of controversy in her first year in the office. In office, rather. So, for me, that's a major controversy that, till today, critics, movie aficionados, movie buffs and all that are still asking the question. We are not questioning Linda Ejiofor's capability or performances. No. But this is discretion.
True. That was powerful, AY, and I agree with your thought.
Have you ever been in a church program where the pastor just dropped that?
And says, let's just share the grace. Can we just turn off the mic, guys? we should be off here already.
But for me, I feel like if she did very well in different movies, well, give her flowers. You get,
as I said, we're not questioning her performances.
So I get what they were doing. They were actually looking at her performances. You understand? They were not looking at people will say, why are we giving her this award, 2 awards in a night, and again for that's even the what they call it, the head that she didn't actually look like the supporting the actress of that movie. Even that movie don't actually have a supporting actress like that.
They did actually. We had Amal Omar as well. The northern.
She just came in. Normally, when we look at supporting actress, let's give an example. Obos, that's Buchi Franklin. he won the supporting actor.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
I was so happy, man.
if you look at To Kill a Monkey,
buzzing.
it's very obvious
It's
that
clear
he's the supporting actor.
Yeah, true.
Because the story was with this guy, and he was the one pushing this guy.
Yeah.
You get, if you look at BTS, you can see that Funke
Scarlett
Yeah.
Gomez,
was the one supporting that
Scarlett
boy.
Gomez,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's very clear, but when it comes to the head, it's not obvious.
Still debatable.
You get, because
We can either go for this or for
yeah,
this. So it's debatable.
That was
But
why
let's-
I felt they were confused, and I feel like most of the time when this confusion comes in, you have to ask the owners of this movie
Okay.
at times, who is the supporting actor in this your movie? Because even then, when they are doing their movie, they also had in their head,
Yeah, true.
when we casting a person,
We
who
want
is
to-
supporting.
We are
Yes.
pushing this person as
Yes.
supporting. We are pushing this
Yes.
person
So
as
if
Major,
you are
yeah.
confused, probably they asked, and this will give them two names.
Then drop one.
You get, then you tell the person, you have to be one. You
Yeah.
cannot have two supporting actresses
Actress.
in the movie. You get, who is the person for? What's your story like? Who
Yeah.
is the synopsis of your story? Now, who is the person that is actually, supporting this person? If we take off this person out of this movie, will the movie still have that shape? That's how they look at the supporting
Exactly.
actor or actresses. Because if you look at BTS, if you take off Funke, the movie is empty.
Yeah.
True.
That's what the
I
supporting
need that person.
performer does.
That was why you see
It's
Shobola.
like the neck.
The spine.
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
the head.
Yes.
Then the supporting is
if you
the
look,
head.
if you look at
Yeah.
your Excellency, you don't really have a supporting.
Yes, it's only Shola. It was obvious.
She was the only one
She
holding
carried
that
it,
movie.
in fact.
And that's why
carried
she
it
was nominated in the
in
best.
the, yes.
So that's for me. That's one of the major.
I mean, it's
controversies.
his POV, and I really.
And
do
I felt like
accept-
she should have won.
I agree.
Because if only you can carry a movie without a supporting.
That's Shola. Well, she won that night. too.
Iconic.
See, now
Industry,
let's
Industry Merit
let's
Award.
be very objective about this, yeah, and factual. If what's her name, Linda wasn't in the movie, would it have reduced the spice or the message?
No.
Would you have still felt it?
No, we will still feel it.
Wait,
So
Because her scenes were not
whose
that
role?
much like that.
So whose role would you have alternated for instead of? I mean, you know.
Ahmad Umar's role in the head,
Yeah.
well, for me, this is my own POV.
Yes.
Was struck me more than Linda's
Linda.
role. Though Linda played the wife
Yeah.
of Daniel, who happens to be the lead.
Yeah.
But Ahmad
That
Umar,
doesn't automatically make her.
yeah,
the-
but Ahmad Umar's role, because she was the voice of the bandits,
Yes.
and she created suspense.
Yes.
During that
Tension, everything.
So
But her role can be played by one of those guys.
no, they can't, because
No.
for a lady now, you look at a woman.
You never
playing
even
that
saw it
role.
coming.
If it's a man,
You never
if
expected
it's a man
it.
that played her that role, it would hit me.
Yeah.
But a woman, because she was more firm
yes.
than even the men.
Yes.
The men were at some point cowardly,
Mm-hmm.
or they were cowing down. But she was firm that no, I must get information. I must get information. I must get this deal. I must get this deal. So she was more firm than the male characters. That's why her performance was huge. And for a woman to be playing, she was not the leader of
She's
the
playing
band,
an advocate.
but she was the PR
Yes.
of the band.
Yes.
And it was strong.
Yes.
That
So-
if you take out that role, from
Role.
the movie is
True. So, I mean, I stand with. So, moving forward, what do you expect from this event? And is there any advice at all or any loop you think that they need to? Are there any T's that need to be crossed, any I's that needs to be dotted going forward?
well. Before we even get to that, let me even talk about people like when they won. I was happy. Uzo Arukwe.
Were you happy
finally.
because he won, or is it because the movie he acted?
Whether I was not
His
I was not really
personality
concerned
or-
about the movie. No, but due respect to the movie that gave him this award, that's
Yeah.
Colors of Fire. No, Colors of Fire is a good movie. Yeah, good movie. Yeah, shout out to Niyi for that. But Uzo himself has paid his dues. to this industry.
Yeah.
So winning was good. I was happy. Hakim effect.
No, man. It's usual for him.
I was so happy because.
It's usual for him.
But Baba is also a hard worker now. So the reward for hard work is what?
It's more.
It's not
His hard work. Yeah. It's
award.
the reward of hard work is hard work.
So I was really happy for Hakim. I was also happy that Shola Shobowale got that Industry Merit Award. I was also happy for
Kanayo too.
same with Kanayo. That also the best movie. That movie that trying to remember the name of the movie now. My father's shadow.
Yeah,
my father's shadow has won awards outside of the country, outside of the continent, coming back home to win the best movie. No, undoubtedly so. Because when I even went through the profile,
was it a voting category?
No, it's not a voting.
Because you know I was asking this question. People were asking that they have not even watched this movie.
But it was in the cinemas last year. Nobody went to the cinema.
It wasn't. I'm
It
not
was in
even
the
sure
cinema.
it went
So it's
viral.
almost like same thing that happened to Breath of Life. So Breath of Life was there initially.
Nobody watched it.
People watched it. It was not as trending as this latest movie, The Tribe Called Judah. Then Tribe Called Judah was topping. It was like, oh, he has made so in
1 billion
in whatever
yes.
cinemas. You get what I'm saying? But The Breath of Life was there. So I'm looking at, is it that movies that great movies like this, My Father's Shadow?
Yeah.
Is it that they push it international first? It makes his name, but when he wins from AMVCA, and they'll now dish it out to different platforms for people to.
That's what I'm saying. It was in Nigerian cinemas last year.
The PR was not strong.
Well, so yeah, I would say it was in the cinemas for a month. Nobody watched it.
We wouldn't know if people watched
same
it or
with
not.
The Serpent's Gift. Nobody watched it. Same with The Head.
Why are you saying nobody watched it? How would you know if anybody
No,
didn't watch
it
it?
it was in cinemas before.
Okay.
But Netflix had to acquire it and of course show it to. So I believe that the audience or the audiences, we have the divergent audiences. Audience for streaming, audience for cinema, and all that. So My Father's Shadow has gone around the world. Of course, festivals and cinemas. It was here as well, but maybe if it had made it to Netflix before the awards, nobody would cry foul.
Yeah.
Will it make it should it make it to Netflix or Prime? I think they should take it.
All right, because of our time, I would like to we can put all of those comments going forward when I ask them. So let's talk about the crowd control, the media pass, and making sure that things are done properly and right. Because if you send invite out, it means that you want them to be there. Communication, they had communication bridge of issues, and it was too much. So let's talk about the crowd control also, and I don't even know why they did not recognize Pet Edochie. While they are, instead of they should have just done Pet.
I think he has won.
Pet won.
No,
sure.
no, I've not
Probably
seen.
have to go through my records.
Really, that's supposed
But he's
to.
still alive. That will get recognized.
Even John Okafor was not recognized.
I heard
before he
posthumous.
passed.
Yeah.
So even when he passed,
They're supposed to do
even at least.
So the ratings. Let's talk about the ratings. Let's talk about.
I don't know what
the
they use, the
crowd.
benchmark they use in giving all these awards.
Well, we have no idea.
So, what's your opinion about the crowd, the ratings, and what you think they need to do going forward? We don't have much time anymore, so let's just put the pin on.
All right, so I feel
step off some toes.
all right, first of all, I feel you have to be sure of the numbers of media houses you're inviting. If you want 10, let it be 10. Arrange their media passes ready. Ask them how many people are you coming, or how many do you want them to come with?
Yes.
Because you want to control the crowd. If you
yeah.
want 2 people from every media, that is your presenter and the camera operator, you just get them ready. Okay, 2 passes each of them. So everybody is well organized that these are people I'm looking for. Then you also know how to to make sure you control the mobile videographers. So everybody wants to get content. Everyone wants to post something on blogs and stuff like that. So why don't you know the way that you stop this? So they have their limits. Oh, probably they do from arrivals outside from the cars and stuff like that, because then so that inside the main hall you now have your accredited media houses to do their own content. Then you already know that inside the hall is your people. That's
how they did the cinema. They had media room and
but
they had
most of the media houses didn't have enough passes.
Yes.
You get, so there was issues already on that already.
Yes.
Because the funny thing, let me even say something. This will cost me something, but let's say something.
Now you talk about no, we talk about.
Have you ever been in a situation where you did like this? Let's move it up.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
You think he has something to say?
I actually had something to say.
Sound like some of our politicians.
Yes, it's been diplomatic.
Now, and I'm like,
Stop being diplomatic. Say what you say it with your full chest.
Chest on this one.
Okay, AY2 would be diplomatic. So who do we have?
Well, of course, you've hit the nail on the head. So.
Ow! He didn't say it. He just did like this.
I before the animation. No, but for me, I feel we can only get better. So AMVCA is the only award that recognizes, well, not the only award. We still have AMA that happens once in a while or occasionally.
AFRIF too.
Occasionally. But this is like, of course, it's an annual event that people look forward to. So I believe we can do better now that they have a better collaboration with Canal Plus. So I believe things will get better. Crowd management is not just peculiar to Nigeria, but it's an issue. Media accreditation and all that. So I believe they can always do better. I'm looking forward to AMVCA 13.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be. Do we need a bigger space? I think so. I think the organizer should look towards that.
You know, when you're looking at media bigger space, you also look at the location.
Yeah.
Because most of these bigger spaces are
we willing to take it outside of Lagos?
Yes,
probably take it to Nairobi.
But you know that
or Kampala, or Johannesburg.
Remember what happened to one of these music awards that took theirs to?
No, but the AMVCA has actually left Lagos. Yeah.
During the 11
So
years.
what I was trying to say,
sure.
What I was trying to say is, a music award that took us to outside the country to US, it didn't go very well.
No.
Because
you can't use that analogy. Let me sorry for putting it, because it went from Africa to the US.
Yes.
I'm talking about taking it from Lagos to Kampala to Nairobi within the continent, not outside. Because it's still Africa. Even doing it in Lagos consistently, I believe it's cheating.
You can take it around Lagos.
Take it around Africa. We have Nairobi, we have Johannesburg, we have.
So what will happen to media outfit that?
Of course, you get media accreditation, and your company would process the visa.
I like that. I just like that smile.
Simple now. Or do you expect MultiChoice to give you to pay for your ticket?
Why not?
Why is it right?
No,
why?
Right.
They should pay for your tickets.
You don't know
they can only facilitate
AY's relationship with
allegedly. But
they are like
but do you want MultiChoice to pay for your ticket?
What about some celebrities? Now hold on. What about some celebrities that
may not
probably some celebrities just came up on board?
The ones that came from outside of Nigeria to Lagos, how did they make it down here?
The ones that just blew. I'm talking about the ones that just blew recently. They are still yet to get more endorsement and stuff like that. How would they make their way to another country?
MultiChoice or whoever is organizing AMVCA will facilitate their visa if visa is required. If you are going to a country that visa is required, they'll facilitate your visa processing. Find your ticket, or better still, we can actually discuss with all that. We have Rwanda Airlines, we have Kenya Airlines, we have Air Peace.
They'll take everybody.
Don't you think?
Let's do a collaboration.
Yeah.
Bring them on board. Let them partner with you. Of course, you fly those celebrities for a discounted or no charge.
Oh yeah,
it's business now.
Yeah, but I think that their continuous patronage.
This Lagos, I beg you, don't tire me.
That's you. That's your POV anyway.
I'm suspecting AY.
He has cashed out.
No.
Eco Hotel is 50 years.
AY has been
Eco Hotel has been cashing out on AMVCA for.
They might have an existing partnership.
I'm just
AY has been looking for a means to leave this country. I saw one time he wrote #Japa. One of his.
So
AY, is it the plan?
What preempted this?
Is it the plan?
One of the plans.
They will just fly him and you will not see him again.
Where are you?
Yeah, out in law.
Reporting live from guys.
I'm here. Situation report. You are here, Zimbabwe.
We can go to Bahamas actually. Let's do a seaside edition.
I get it, but people.
Bikini,
we have to also be factual. Yeah. People spend a lot. Even the fact that Lagos is still the old city. People spend a lot to attend. People in outfits, the entourage they bring, and all of those expenses. So it will be more cost effective to even take it out. That's what I think. So let them keep the partnership going so that some people can attend at least. That's the beauty of it. Thank you so much.
Can I say something before we wrap up? Shout out to Uche Montana.
Okay.
Can I say something before we wrap up?
Uche Montana for winning the Trailblazer. It's a big one for the YouTube movie producers. Uche Montana, some people say she's bigger than Trailblazer, but I believe that this would urge more YouTube movie producers to do better. Because Uche Montana has set as the standard. Check out Monica 1, Monica 2. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, so I want to say a final word. Big shout out to the fashion designer that styled Omolara. You know, she was looking so amazing.
Honestly. She won the best dress.
So let me clock this.
She won the best dress.
2 hands.
Best dress journalist.
Rina Couture made my dress. Styled by.
Where can we see it? Like visuals.
Rina Couture on Instagram. It's here. I mean, thank you. Put it there. Yes.
Yeah, please.
You can see how elegant I look on the air. I was trash.
Juicy.
You know the funny
It was
thing?
so juicy.
They now thought Omolara was one of their awardees.
I did an interview with Tribe.
Yes,
I did interview with 2 media outfits. I'm like, excuse me, I'm in town. Yes, I want to say a very big thank you to Rina Couture. She made my dress, she styled it. And I also want to say a very big thank you to the maker of my beaded bag, my purse clutch, that's crafted by Oge. Thank you. And I want to say a very big thank you to the person who made my fascinator, marvelous hat. You guys are amazing. And to the FIFAs, my hair, my jewelries, my accessories, and also my makeup. Thank you all so much. I love you. Thank you.
Okay, also say a big shout out to
Jude Blaze too. Yes, he directed the BTS for my
not just me. Also have to give big shout out to Peter.
Yes, the guy behind the camera. He made sure that my outfits got that brilliance it deserves. You need to see him spinning me. I'm like, what is this me? Oh my day, it was phenomenal.
Your acceptance speech is more than the real AMVCA winner.
Really,
your acceptance. What would I call this?
Appreciation
speech.
This is to all that believed in me. This goes to you all. Thank you for believing in me.
That's the fun.
I will do more. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, AY. Thank you, Jude. It's been an amazing time with both of you. And thank you, the viewers. Let us get your comment. Let's get your view and your POV too in the comment section. Do well to respond as soon as possible. Till we meet again next time. Thank you so much for staying with us. This is POV. My name is Omar Adebayo. Bye for now.